The day before, developers Fntastic scrap failed Kickstarter, announces a new game. It comes as no surprise that the Kickstarter that Fntastic put out failed. The developers behind the day before came back with a statement, talking about how they deserved a second chance and that their game Escape Factory would be just that. However, the Kickstarter didn't go according to plan, and they decided to postpone any work on Escape Factory and cancel the Kickstarter. Luckily, it means those who donated to Kickstarter will be able to get their money back. It's been specified that no funds have been collected, so those who donated don't need to panic about what happens next. However, that isn't all for the day before developers, as they are surprisingly persistent. Despite the fact that their return wasn't accepted with open arms, they are announcing that they are developing a new game. This title is an action horror prop hunt, similar to Prop Night, mostly likely. Prop Night was one of their more popular titles and was well received by audiences who played it. However, they lost the rights to that game and are now working on making their very own prop hunt game called Items. Fntastic said that the community was asking for a prop hunt game, so this time, they are working on delivering exactly that. Considering that they had a Kickstarter to try and be able to make Escape Factory, it begs the question of whether or not they will now boot up one for this game. In the announcement for Items, they've stated that the development of the game will require significant resources, and as a result, they will be releasing mobile games parallel to the development of Items to ensure that they can support the progress of the prop hunt game. In their statement on X, they also mentioned that they may launch a new Kickstarter campaign or explore other options for release. While they sound optimistic and rather hopeful about their upcoming project, it doesn't mean that it is being well received by the gaming audience. It's going to be hard for Fntastic to build up any sense of trust with their audience after what happened with the day before, and rely heavily on the community to fund their project. CTS that may never even come to light. Whether or not Items takes off and manages to become a full-fledged game remains to be seen, and we're just going to have to sit back and watch this unfold.